Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Smackdown Friday that failed. It's the Smackdown that failed. That's right. Silver prices held steady, as I talked about in my video this afternoon. Hope everybody is doing well here on this Friday. The weekend is among us. In fact, let's take a look real quickly. See what happened. Silver traded up now. From the time I did my video to near, it is now closed above $36. $36 will simmer over the weekend, folks. And gold is down now $43.73. And I made a purchase right as the market closed of gold. A small little, tiny little gold things. Yes, indeed, very tiny little gold things. You'll see them when they come in. But nonetheless, it's crazy. And wow, what a day it was. This brings the gold to silver ratio down now to 92.25. Who would have thought that we'd say, well, that's great, 92.25 for the gold to silver ratio. But, you know, it's crazy to think about. But this is where we're at. That's still incredibly high, though, we know. Silver's got a long road ahead to catch up. But I tell you what, $36 silver, we can't complain about that. That is reason to celebrate. Good to see you guys. Michael K is here. Cyber Curtain Twitcher is here, known for his CCT silver slides. And synonymous, you see CCT, you're going to think the CCT silver slide. Say that 5 times fast. Annie Oakley is here. C4 is with us. C4, T4TTCK attack. Good to see you. All right. Dean R is with us tonight. Good to see JM Unleashed is here. Lizard's Coins, Numismatic Stacker. Dean R, JM Unleashed, Crafty Stacker is here. So is Dean R. Did I mention that Dean R is here? Yes, Dean R. Dean R. Dean R. Say that 5 times fast. Say everything 5 times fast tonight, because we're going to have some scammers show up. And there's Bill457, who has a new profile picture, which I really like. I like Bill457's profile picture. Good to see John Hooklook is here. Welcome, guys. Glad you're with us. Let's get right into the comments, because scammers be calling soon. Zetha795 says this. Hey, Sal, what do you think about purchasing silver as commodities? I mean, virtual silver. Would it be better to purchase physical silver rather than virtual? As you already know, here in Europe, we have VAT on physical silver, but you choose to purchase silver as a commodity via a broker app. The sale, it's exonerated from VAT. Looking forward towards your response. Well, good question, Zethus. It's always good to have physical silver. You can and should avoid VAT. And notice I'm choosing my language carefully. You don't want to evade taxes, but you can avoid them legally. And there are ways to do that in your country. I don't care what country in Europe you're from. Know the laws in your country, because there are ways to be able to avoid taxes on physical silver. However, there's nothing wrong with having both. But I'm more of a physical guy. In fact, I own 0 digital silver. But I would never condemn you for buying it. But I believe in the physical silver. It sends a very strong, powerful message, which is why I buy all of mine in the physical form. Because every ounce that you have is that which is not in the market now. And especially with the prices as high as they are. There's another video I'm going to be recording about that sometime soon. But anyways, one more slurp is here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. We've got Richard Metcalf. And that is the little crowns you see are the leaderboard, which is not necessarily, I don't think, an accurate representation of the participation in this chat. So I don't mention a whole lot. I may even turn that feature off, because it's almost distracting to some level, because it just doesn't really accurately represent. But anyway, it's good to see you guys. All right, let's see here. All right, let's get into some more comments, but I hope that answered your question. We've got Rob the Stacker. Yes, this is where it was at 3:26 p.m. $35.96. Wow. Now it's over 36. We got that to simmer in for the weekend. What a day. Crazy, crazy. Master Blaster is here. Gordon is here. Skeptical says this about today's video. Says that everyone seems to be asking, why is silver soaring? I think that's a wrong question. We should be asking, what took so long? The fundamentals driving the price have existed for years. That being rising silver demand and falling silver production. Keep in mind that I'm not saying silver is going to the moon and we'll never look back. That's bound to be a correction too along the way. But I think we're going to be enjoying a higher silver price going forward. Yeah, yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. I believe the summer doldrums now are probably going to be resting around between $33 and $34 for during the summer, if we do see the summer doldrums at all. But yes, there will be some pullbacks along the way, and I think that probably, and we can probably safe to say, I probably think it's pretty safe to say that the days of sub $30 silver are likely over. Now, I say that very cautiously, very, very cautiously, because I just don't know. All right, very good. All right, there we go. Zephiel, ideologically, I'm on Elon's side. On a practical matter, I'm on Trump's side. That's how I feel between Trump and Elon's thing. Of course, both of them, and Trump has been known to be petty. That doesn't surprise me that Trump is petty. And Elon, I guess, proved to be somewhat petty as well, sadly. But I'm disappointed in both of them. They're doing what internet trolls do. When I have this, where there's some comments here that I deal with people like that. You know, it's crazy. But hopefully they'll work it out. But they've caused irreparable damage, sadly, to the cause. Both of them have. Cindy Bartunik. Oh, who do we follow, Elon or Trump? Who's most racist? Who should I be afraid of? Do I need to buy more guns? Help, help, help. All right, well, I think that racism has nothing to do with that spat. Although I think that Cindy, if I remember her comments before, she's not a big fan of Elon or Trump. She's poking fun. This is fodder for the left. People like Cindy, I think. So there it is. All right. Very good. Lisa Anderson is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And yeah, we're going to get some scammers hopefully soon. Told them at 6:15 to give me a buzz. So we'll see if it happens. Somebody tried to call me about 20 minutes ago. All right. Get her done, Cav. Friday, 11:45 a.m. 3631. Let's ride this rocket to the moon. Yeah, 3631. It's crazy. Man, Anonymous Stacker says this. Says the sheep are selling gold and buying all the other precious metals. Time to buy gold. Always do the opposite of the sheep. All right. Well, I did that today. I actually bought gold just after the market closed. So maybe I'm not a sheep. I don't know. But yes, indeed. But I've got different reasons to buy gold. Probably than you think. Everybody should think independently. But part of independent thinking means digesting information from a variety of sources. And I can't tell you how appreciative I am that you will take the time to watch this channel. All of you here now, including you, Anonymous Stacker, that take the time to watch this channel to digest information from here. But I always encourage you to look elsewhere too to get information. So thank you so much. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see. I did not go to Epstein Island, but I went to St. James Island, which I think is what it's officially called. I've been there 4 times. I'm the reason why they have not released the files. I told them, I said, hey, I got a channel to run over here. I don't want to, because I was a groundskeeper over there. I mowed the grass. You know what I mean? And so I don't want people to know that I mowed the grass on Epstein Island. Nene, whoa, thank you, Nene. First super chat of the night. Look at that. This is the first one. Nene with a 1999. Woot woot. Look at that. Boom. Wow. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Let's drop and give you 20 push-ups for that. Starting out of the gate. Very nice. Thank you so much, Nene. Let's see here. I get the blood flowing tonight. Here we go. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. Thank you. Haven't done that many out of the starting gate in quite some time. For those of you new here, every time somebody drops a super chat, I do a push up for every dollar donated. And so that's what I've done. I did go all the way down, thankfully, but I probably didn't have my back arched exactly right. But yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Very good. All right. Appreciate that. Have a little fun here. All right. Nickel stacking. Trump versus Musk. Who wins? I got Musk in round 10. Nobody wins. Neither of them win. And by the way, somebody asked who I favor. I favor Elon Musk ideologically. But as far as being practical, I'm with Trump all the way. Sadly, we got to go the practical route. But yes, but I do agree with Elon Musk. It just the sad thing is we're dealing with such a variety of Republicans. We have such a narrow majority that you're not going to get everything you want, and that's the problem. So we have to live within the confines of lefty, or literally probably. I mean, look at Murkowski from Alaska, that senator. I don't know who the players in the House, but there's a lot of them in the House, obviously, too. And we're talking about single-digit majority. I mean, less than 4 or 5. I don't know. Well, I guess I don't know what the majority is, but not very much. And in the Senate, we've got Murkowski and Olympia Snowe, I believe. Is Olympia Snowe still in there? One of those Northeast senators. That it's not Olympia Snowe. What is her name? Susan Collins. Susan Collins is I don't even like to use the term rhino, because it's just she's practically a Democrat. I mean, that's what you got. You're dealing with people like that, and you gotta. Sadly, you've got to give them a little bit to give what you want, and but it's not a big, beautiful bill. There's no question about that. But anyways, practical accelerates U.S. economic implosion. No, actually, practical will make it a slower economic implosion. That's the difference. It decelerates U.S. economic implosion from the Republican side. But the thing is, I think that if it would never get, if we were to do what Elon wanted to do, which, by the way, I think should be done, we need to cut government in half. At the very least, we need to cut it in half. I mean. But anyways, let's see here. But anyways, all right, very good. All right, let's get into this here. We've got to slurp, promote to slurp. All right, I like that. That's cool. What is a premium on physical gold? Why is a premium on physical gold so low compared to silver, given it's performing far better than silver? Makes no sense. Well, I think a lot of it is because it's gotten so expensive. There's not as many people buying from some places. Maybe there's large institutional buyers that are buying a lot to some degree, but that's why you're seeing some of these deals for gold now. And plus, the price has risen so much that the hedging is working so much to the favor, they can afford to cut some slack on it, especially for gold that they have bought, especially if people are selling a lot of gold. If people are selling a lot of gold now, which is likely happening too because the price is so high, they're paying a lot less for it, which means they can sell it to you at spot and make money. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Very good. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I would hope not that Elon Musk wouldn't do that, but anything's possible, I guess. Practical for Trump, increases debt equals boom. Well, Trump has never been a guy that was about really balancing the budget or being, he's not a deficit hawk like others in Congress are. But anyway, here comes our scammer. He's calling right on time. Here we go. Hello?
Mr. Gibhart.
Yes, hello, David. How you doing? All right. We're here. We're back again.
Yeah.
Yes,
all
indeed.
Right, so what's going on?
Well, we had a little bit of our strategy has shifted. I want to take that silver that I was going to use for the money laundering, and we're gonna make little medallions with the silver, and we're gonna wave it in front of both Elon Musk and Donald Trump, and two medallions each, and say you can only get the medallions, and they'll be pretty big ones because they're both rich guys. But if we strike them in such a way that they like them, we're gonna say we're gonna give you these medallions, but you gotta play nice. You gotta come and hug it out, bros. You gotta hug it out. So we need to get these things minted fairly quickly because it's coming to a boiling point now, where Trump won't take Elon's calls. Okay.
Right.
So we need to find a mint. That'll be your job. I want you to find me a mint that will make me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, you want me to find the mint? You want me to find the mint?
Hey, listen. I don't have anything to do with that. I'm about finding you funding. For your business.
All right. Okay. Very good. All right. So let's do this. Okay. Can maybe because I'm really busy, right? And I'd like to get the loan, but I don't have time to contact Silvertown or you can look up maybe in Talio Mint, or maybe we can get, we need to get Heidi Wasweet to do the designs, the modeling and the dyes and all that. Maybe Sunshine would do it. Can you have your wife do that legwork for me?
Absolutely not.
How about your daughter?
Man, what are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about minting 2 silver medallions.
No. My wife, my daughter, what are you talking about? That has nothing to do with them.
Well, you said you didn't want to do it, so I thought maybe they could help maybe pick up the slack here.
No, that's something that you need to do. You or whoever that you got in your group.
Okay, but I mean it's gonna take a lot of work. I got other stuff I gotta do. I don't want to do that.
I mean, well,
you know what I'm saying?
What you need to do is, if you're looking for the funding, you need to complete the application and let's see what you qualify for.
Okay, I have about 8 more questions though about it.
All right, what are the questions?
It went from 7 to 8 since our text exchange here. Okay, number 1 is the terms of the loan. What is going to be the interest rate? That's the top question, because I just realized when I borrow money, that means I've got to pay you back with interest, which means that you're essentially going to be getting money free from me. And that's fine and dandy, like sour candy, but I need to know how much I owe you above and beyond the $120,000 that I want. You know what I'm saying? That I need.
You'll know after everything gets submitted and the lender comes up with...
kind of like we have to pass the bill in order to find out what's in it, like what Nancy Pelosi said, right?
Right.
Right, okay. That makes perfect sense.
Like, anytime somebody just throws a rate, they're not...
I'm not asking you to throw anything at me. I just want you to tell me over the phone. You don't have to throw it, because we're not physically there where you can actually put it in a ball and toss it to me like a baseball. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what your rate will be. You have to submit your doc. That's the whole point in filling out the...
You want me to tell you what my heart rate is?
I have no idea.
Have you ever heard of Sugar High Liquor? You ever heard that song?
You have mentioned it a couple of times, but...
Sugar High Liquor. Yeah, that's the song. You know who Kanye West is by any chance?
I've never heard of him.
Kanye West, well, he just recently moved to Maryland. Now they call him Kanye East. Kanye East.
Okay.
And he just came down with a fever, so now they call him Kanye Yeast Infection.
Man.
That's not good, is it? And so we need a little bit more money to help him to pay for meds for his infection, okay?
So, are you going to fill out the loan application?
Yeah, I'm going to fill out the application, and we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen like Captain, just like North Star stacking. Hey, that rhymes. Yes, indeed, that's right. Let me, you know what, before I get into my 7 other questions, I'm going to give you 15 push-ups, David, because I feel like I want to be in physically good shape for this conversation. Hold on. I'm going to give you 15 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for North Star Stacker. Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm back, David. I'm back. Now,
that's awesome.
My form was not the greatest on those. I must confess. I didn't go completely. I got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? But I had to get those push-ups out of the way for my brother. Yes, indeed. All right, from a different mother. I have several brothers from different moms out there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So anyway, so we need to get these two medallions because we want to get Elon and Trump back together again. And if we could do that, so I guess I'll do the legwork on the medallions, on the designs and the striking fees, and I'll get all those details worked out.
All right, because there's no need to put the cart before the horse, because you need to see what you qualify for.
Right. Well, I earn $98,000 a month. We're gonna stick with $120,000 to keep it simple, and then we'll multitask through the rest of it. Okay? But can you give me a range of interest rates?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, no clue, huh? We've got to go through the process. Okay, all right. Wow. Well, third question is when do I have to pay it back? I mean, like the final payment.
All of that will be discussed when you submit the loan application.
Oh man, everything. It sounds like these. It sounds like you. It sounds like that's like putting the horse before the cart.
No, not at all.
It's like.
I'm sure that you've done loans before. Like, everything is a prelim. Nothing is in stone until everything has been verified.
Well, we're not talking about stones. We want to get metals. These are silver metals, not stone.
Right.
We're not going to carve them in stone. We're going to die strike these sons of biscuits.
Whatever the product is.
Yeah, it's silver medallions. It's silver medallions.
Submit the documentation. Once you submit the documentation, then we can go from there to see what we can do and how much you can get.
Okay, all right. Well,
all right. What's your next question?
Next question is, what is the general terms of payment in terms of how often to try to need it? Is it like, am I going to be paying once every 2 weeks, once every month? Is it an annual payment? Do I got to pay it back at all?
You definitely got to pay it back. More than likely, the terms will probably be off of your deposit, so it could be anywhere between weekly to monthly.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask you this. Question number 5. Can I retract and get all of my information deleted if the loan isn't given, so it doesn't get sold to other brokers out there?
We do not sell your information to anybody.
Do you give it to before you give it to anybody else?
We don't give it to anybody else.
How did you get my information?
We pay for leads.
So somebody else sold my information from a previous loan scammer. They gave it to you.
Possibly. I don't know how we just spend money to get leads.
Okay.
That's all we do.
All right. Can you do a guitar lead? Do you want me to do a guitar lead for you?
No. Nope. Let's stay.
You don't want me to do a guitar lead? I feel like doing just a quick one. Just a quick one. Hold on.
See.
What's that? What did you say? Now, I'm not plugged up to an amp, but this would be the closest lead. I didn't have to pay for this lead. That's something flat, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's a lead I didn't have to pay for.
There you go.
But anyways.
All right. Question number 7.
Question number 7. Who is buried in Ulysses S. Grant's tomb?
That has nothing to do with this loan.
Well, I know, but I want to use that for my question number 7.
You can always Google that.
Okay, all right, let's see. Okay, so, if you could have a dream job, if you could do anything in the world, what would you like to do other than being a loan scammer?
You said that I'm a loan scammer.
No, I said, what would you do other than being a loan scammer? Hold on, this might be my lawyer. Just a second. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Yes, speak with Jim.
This is Jim. How you doing?
Not too bad, Jim. Jim, this is Jude. You had asked me to call you now?
Yeah, you were supposed to call me at 6:15, but that's all right. I won't hold it against you. Say hello to David. He's with me too.
Hello, David. How are you doing?
All right.
Okay. So Jim, I understand you were looking, or you are interested in taking a business loan to help you grow your business.
I am. How did you ever guess that? That's right. That's exactly what I want to do.
We are a funding company, so we are assuming that you may be in a need. Assuming it's not trying to be, but we're just trying.
You know what?
That's all.
You should never assume anything because you know what they say about people who make assumptions, right?
Correct. You make an ass of you and me. I understand.
No. That's not it at all. It means that they're taking something for granted. It means they're just, you know what I mean? That's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another perspective.
Right.
It's like a glass is half full or half empty. It depends from person to person.
Well, when I look at a glass that's half full or half empty, I think about the liquid taking up about the median size of the container. That's how I look at a glass with liquid in it that's filled to about the midway point. Okay?
Yeah, sure. So, Jim, how much were you looking at? How much were you intending to look at?
Right now, I'm just looking at a silver coin. I'm looking at some money that's in my wallet, but I'd like to get a loan, though, for about $120,000. Is that possible? What do you think, David?
I mean, I don't know what his terms are.
What are your terms? I can't get... Hey, what's your name again, the other guy?
My name is Jude.
Jude. Hey, Jude. So David won't tell me what the interest rate's going to be and what the terms of the loan. Will you tell me what the terms of the loan interest rate will be? Because he's being coy. I don't want to be coy, Roy. You know what I mean? Get off the bus, Gus.
See, I'll be honest with you, Jim.
No, wait. I don't want you to be honest. I don't want total honesty. I don't know if I can take it. Just partial honesty. Don't be transparent.
Okay.
Be translucent, okay?
Okay, I'll let you know the best I can do.
Okay.
There are different types of loans, so it depends on the type of loan that you are eligible to receive. If you're looking for a merchant cash advance, that has a different criteria. If you're looking for a long-term loan, that has a different criteria. If you're looking for an equipment loan, that has a different criteria. So all different things, so we can't tell you how to go. But we can only tell you after you fill up the application and submit your 4-month.
No, Jim, does that sound familiar, Jim?
That sounds familiar. It's like you guys after. It's like we have to find out what's in the bill. It's almost, you know what? I should just go ahead and pay my mortgage off right now so I can be debt free. What do you think? If only I knew of. I would love to be able to meet somebody who just paid off their mortgage today. You know what I mean? That would be so cool.
What are we doing here?
I'm trying to figure out how I can get my mortgage paid off in one day.
Well, no. I'm talking about you and I were on a phone call, then now you done brought a third person into the phone call.
No. There's only two of you on the line. There's only two of you on the line.
Who seems to be offering you the same thing.
That's right. He's offering me the same thing. That's right.
Okay, so I don't see the point. What's the point?
Well, now the point has shifted to paying off our loan. I mean, our mortgage.
I tell you what, Richard or Jim or whatever name you call
You can call me Betty, but when you call me Betty, do not call me Al.
Hey, listen, whenever you decide that you want to do business, man, because I don't know what you got going on.
All right, well,
you and I were on a phone call.
Yeah, we need to get to. I tell you what, let's do this. David, let's do this. David, let's do this. Call me back on Tuesday. I'll ask the last two questions. I still have two more questions. You gave me 8 questions.
No, listen. If you have questions you want to ask me them right now, I'm not going to keep playing this song and dancing.
No,
man.
I'm playing the song, but I'm not dancing. Let me play the song.
Well, look. You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it. The point is, if you're going back and forth.
Wait, don't talk while I play my song. I don't
believe that you're respectful of my time. I feel like that you've been doing a mockery, like this is a joke. Just like I don't have other things to be doing than entertaining you.
I like your entertainment. You pretty good. This is pretty. I must confess. that
Hang
you've...
on a second. Hang on a second.
Okay, yes, sir.
You had 7, 8 more questions. I answered those, and then now you're talking about calling you back on another day. I'm not doing that. If you're trying to do a loan, you call me and let's get it done. After you have completed the application and submitted the required documentation that I've been asking you for over the last 5 weeks. I'm not calling you back. You call me back if you're trying to do some business. But I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, but it's always you that, just like I said in the text messages.
It doesn't matter what I used to do.
But it's always got to be you that calls me, okay?
No.
But I have to go. I have to go. Call me back on Tuesday. We'll discuss this. We'll argue. But I gotta talk about the precious metals. So I gotta go. Okay.
Hey, listen. What you need to do is, you told me that you was gonna complete the application.
Well, I know, but I told you I had 8 questions. We've only answered 6 of them. But I gotta get going. I gotta get going. Okay.
You made up 2 of them.
But you've not had enough yet until we get those 2 questions out. But let's ask on Tuesday. Then Tuesday will be the last one until I can convince you on Tuesday to go for next Friday. It's Tuesday, Friday, okay?
You need to ask the question now.
I know, but I don't have time now. I really do got to go.
Yes, you do.
I got to get going. David, I'm being serious now. I really do have to go because I'm boring people here. I got to get going. But call me back Friday. Call me back on the next day, whatever it is, Tuesday. Okay? But I got to get going. Okay, David?
What other question do you have?
I'm going to ask you on Tuesday, but I keep you in suspense. I think you enjoyed talking to me. Okay, he hung up. Good. All right. I didn't hang up on him. All right, here we go. We're back. All right, thank you, guys. All right, let me see here. All right, now where are we at? First, I got to thank Michael K. Michael K. sent a $20 PayPal. Wow, thank you, my friend. He says, for hitting your prediction of $36 an ounce and hard pecs. All right. Let's give him some push-ups. We might do 15 push-ups and then some curls. So thank you so much, Michael K. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate your patience with me as I mess with those scammers. We got to have fun with them. I have a feeling he'll call me back. Maybe, maybe not. He's going to try to text me here, but let's do some push-ups for Michael K. Congratulations on paying your mortgage off, my friend. That was great. All right, here we go. For the pecs, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, we're going to do, if my math is correct, because he sent $20, that means I've got to do 40 exercises. What's 40 minus 15? Let's see here. I'm not even thinking straight right now. Let's do some curls. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, I saw that. I didn't get a chance to read it yet, 8-inch destroyer, but that's crazy. Titanium dioxide in the food. All right, here we go. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, because we have to even it out. So we got an extra one in there. Michael K. Thank you, brother. You guys are awesome. Good to see you. We're having fun tonight with some scammers celebrating $36 silver. Uriah Kaiser is here. Good to see you. Grant W. is here. Pal doesn't care. And JM Unleashed has been very kind. If you want to hear dedicated videos to scammers, check that out. But yes, indeed. Burpees, more efficient. Yes, indeed. Burpees give me gas, if you want me to be honest with you. All right, let's see here. Good to see Hogs Bafflesworth. Good to see you. Yeah, sorry I was a little late, Michael K. Your thing came through while I was on the phone with the scammer. All right, let's see it. But thank you so much. And so, yeah, I think that's why the premium some gold is so low now. Silver Shelby Stacker, appreciate him watching the videos. You're awesome. You guys are great. Thank you. B. Taylor is here. Good to see B. Taylor, the one and the only. And let's see here. We got, hope you lovely people have a nice, great day. Thanks for the updates. Stop the Melt campaign. Yes, indeed. I need to know what video that was from CoinShop Chris. If you can email me what that video is, where he does this campaign, I'll try to do a video on it. And that's actually more important than ever before now that the price has gone up. It's crazy. Thank you. Rob Moran, it's good to see you. Thank you, Rob Moran. Yes, it's wild. I was seeing silver prices up 36.04 for the weekend. Let that digest. That's great news for sure. Sal, this is not retail buying. This is actual countries attempting to get as much of the metal for industry as possible. 6 years of deficits and no new production. Major corporations cannot create their new advanced electrical components without silver. And that's true, but the thing is not going to do it. I did a video about China getting raw grade silver, or essentially unrefined silver, months ago. So there's something to this, and I know it's not retail buying. I definitely I never even implied that was the case. Although their retail buying could come to a really big deal. I'm going to be talking about that in a video coming up. All right, let's see here. 35, yeah, there we go. The spread from 35.85 to 36.04 shows the volatility of the market. That is crazy. That is a pretty big range there. That is a good point, Michael, on that. It's nuts. And that typically does happen. The spreads increase during sporadic moves in the markets. RM 1042, thank you so much. Says, I usually buy on Fridays. Since this uptick on silver, I did nothing today. I'm fine with it. Silver soars as we explore. RM 1042 with a $5 super chat. Brilliant comment. That is exactly the time not to buy, is when it shoots up like this. There's a time to buy and a time not to buy. Maybe it's good just to wait and hold and see what happens. Now, could it keep going up from here? Possible. But the rise has been so quick over the last week that we may see it subside a bit. So yes, very good, very wise. That is doing some being resistant and being thinking through it, being smart about it. Exactly. Well done. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Wega Paul says, nowhere near the end of the month. SmackDown. That's right. That's right. Yep, but we're at the beginning of the month. Now, is there SmackDowns near the end of the month? Is that when they happen? I don't know. Possibly. We'll see here. Yes, indeed. I owe you 5 push-ups, don't I? Sorry about that. Let me do that. 5 push-ups. All right. Short little burst. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Feel like an adrenaline junkie now. But there it is. For the pecs, right? Hashtag for the pecs. All right. One Species is here. Good to see Master Blaster. Bill Arrington. You guys are awesome. Good to see you guys. As we peruse our way through these comments here, we got Jeff Cohn. No weekly SmackDown. Definitely a shift. It sure is. Yes. And the technicals, I think, called this cup and handle. This is what we're talking about. Slammy Slam versus Tamping Tamper. There you go, Bob Silver. Exactly. I like that. Very good. All right. Let's see here. And let's see. We've got Roller Skating Sag Actor. Silver up 40 cents at 36.21. Yep, it did get up higher than that. In fact, the high for today, as I mentioned in the video, 36.39 was the high. Man, what a week it has been. I just didn't think it would happen this quick. To Slurp. Bro, no to Slurp. Says this. Always going to be another mountain. Silver's always going to want to make it move. Always going to be uphill battle. Sometimes silver going to have to lose. Ain't about how fast silver gets there. It's about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. There you go. We're experiencing the climb right now. All right. Hey, 8-inch destroyer would take calls. You should call him and razz him. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know. Is he back to silver? I heard he was doing the precious metals thing again since his meme coin failed. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. Flash in the pan, those meme coins are. But let's see here. We've got here. Javier says, set the Spanish version. Spanish version should be set on them. But the thing is Javier, you're watching too quick. They process. It's still processing. I'm going to actually check it off site here and see. Because now, if you're, I get multiple languages now. So if you're from a different country, there's 10 languages. But yep, still processing all those languages. So come back. Sometimes it takes a while, but they will in due course, in due time, show up there. Very good. All right, let's see here. We got Kookaburra Man on this one here. Watching the old live streams and old videos. Appreciate that. What about raising max Social Security to age 69? Yeah, boy, I hope they don't do that. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, that's going to show you how much of a Ponzi scheme Social Security is if they have to do that. Is that in the big, beautiful bill? Man. There's something that I find amazing about American mentality when it comes to Trump. The jurors in the New York criminal trial against him have convicted him of 34 felony counts of falsified business records. Whatever it was political or not, that is not the point. The point is that there are people in our prison system who did hell a lot less than he did, and they are serving long sentences. When he gets to sit in the White House as a free man, is there anything wrong with this picture? Well, the problem is, it's not just that it was political, Kookaburra Man. You're missing a whole sector of this. Those 34 jurors, those jurors, they had to work with what they were given during the prosecution. So likely they were probably just as eager to prosecute Trump. But look at the case they were given. They probably had no choice. It was all a witch hunt, and it turns out that is the case. It was weak. They actually had to create. Had never been done before, Kookaburra Man. This case and these felony counts. This was a made, propped up case strictly for him. So, if anything, Trump is being treated unfairly in pretty much almost every aspect. Say what you want about Trump. He's petty. He's not a deficit hawk. There's some things that, there's a number of character flaws that there is with the man. I have no qualm with those things, but he was unfairly treated during that whole process, and it's a shame. And so, really, it should be wiped out. And even though I guess it's a New York trial or a case, but it should be done away with. Of course, the New York Supreme Court would not overturn that case, but I don't count that. This is why he got elected, because of the witch hunt. It's precisely why he got elected. All right, but thank you for your comment on that. Appreciate you watching the old videos. And Relic Addict, $35 is now the new floor, just a hill climb now. Well, I wouldn't necessarily go that far. I think $34. We've not seen it stay above 35 long enough, I think, for it to be the floor, the new support. But if we see another week of this, we're closer to it. And I'm saying that with silver now closing above 36 for the weekend. I'm excited about silver, but I want to be as realistic as I can about it and where the price is going to go. All right, let's see here. One species. So you're saying this happened only? Yeah, this only happened to Trump. One species. Yeah, that case only happened to Trump. It was basically a manufactured case. They had to. It was crazy. It was insane. All right, let's see here. 3610, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Wild to see what silver did today. Maximum premiums on USA Platinum 1 ounce coins are 150 plus over foreign platinum. Robbery, yes. Yep. Get yourself some foreign platinum. Thanks to another member of this community, Stacker Factor, I got 1 ounce of platinum for under spot using my credit card. Yeah. I've never done that before. I did a video about it. It's crazy. All right. There you go. There you go. That's right, Michael K. Exactly. Excitement again against camel toe. We don't want camel toe. It would have been a disaster. Even with all the stuff going on between Elon and Trump, camel toe Harris would have been a disaster. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. And Cody Atkinson's 36.13 at close. Quite as close. Close to that. It's actually 36.04. You're probably looking at a dealer's website. Dealers, almost all of them, save for a handful, maybe 2 or 3, don't actually quote the actual spot price. They quote the futures price, which is actually dishonest, I think. All right, let's see here. And so Renee Copperpinier says, it looks like the brakes aren't working at this moment. We shall see tonight. Always found it fascinating how American market smacked down the price, especially Fridays. But we're going up because it's mathematics. There's too much fiat currency. Yep. That's part of the problem too, for sure. All right. Oh, yeah. And we got Mudvayne. I think Trump is giving a middle finger to Musk, and EV waste management helped the platinum price go up a bit. Times of uncertainty cause chaos. Yep, that very well could be a part of it. I would not be surprised. Some of that was the case. Mark B is here. Welcome. And so Monkey King says, just look at today's chart. There was an attempted smash, but halted and had a recovery. Very good. All right. I haven't looked and see the intricacies of what happened today, but would not surprise me one bit. David Parrish is here. Good to see you. By the way, 8-inch Destroyer, how you feeling, brother? How are you doing, my friend? I've meant to ask that earlier. Then we got the scammers calling us. All right. Michael K., what gives with the Platinum Group metals? Yes, it's crazy. They're both up. All of them are up. It's been a day. It was quite a day for them. Joey Libs is here. Rukushi says, looks like it wants to close above $36. Yep. And it finally did. 36.04 to close. That's right. Way to go, Silver. Did very well today. Thank you, Dean R. Good to see you. Soar. Oh, man. I hate to hear that. Just take it easy. Yeah, I can imagine. Dang. Hopefully they have you on some non-addictive pain medications that are effective. If there is such a thing. I hope there is. Hello, Marvin Hadaway. Good to see you. They shocked me, and I swear lightning came out. Oh, my goodness gracious, feeling a bit more relaxed. Whoa. They shocked you. Dang. That's nuts. Wow. Yeah, just hang in there. Man, you're a tough guy, man. I don't know how you do it. It's man. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Very good. Okay. Let's see here what we've got. Next one here, we got Trail Guy on the video from this morning about silver. Been doing a lot of silver videos as of late. I'm not worried about things like a rejected triple top, etc. We need silver, and if the prices doesn't rise enough to incentivize exploration of mine construction, supply will plummet, which should actually be better. So allow the price to rise and cause it to happen later. I'm happy either way. Good point. It seems like it's been kind of riding a fine line for long enough, and maybe that's what they want. They don't want the market to get upset. They want that nice even keel. But to see the everything kind of go up and like this is going to upset the apple cart. Army all the way. There you go. Thank you for your service, brother. Man, yes, indeed. Wow. Oh, yeah. No pain, no gain. Johnny B, alert. There you go. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. And Michael K, yay, silver. Yes, it's a good reason to celebrate silver, Michael. You're right about that. Indeed. Silver's up. That's right. Crazy Lizard. Nice to see. It made it through today. Hoorah! Oh, yeah. Sign up is here. Good to see Chuckles. Good to see you guys. Oh, yeah. As we peruse our way through this broadcast, celebrating silver today. Small victory for compared to what it was in 2011. Somebody had posted something that said that it was about 9 weeks last time we saw it go up until it got to $50 an ounce. Could we be moving in that direction again? I don't know. History may not repeat, but often it rhymes. There may be different factors that could cause it to go up, but so far, every day that it's gone up and stays up, it's a good sign. All right. And let's see here what we've got. Richard Metcalf chimes in with this. He says, so far, so good for silver. I can't say the same for gold, so close to $36 silver. Yes, indeed, that's right. Gold fell back today. And Richard, it is actually up over 36 at the close, which is wonderful news. Oh, yeah. Make prison great again, says Silver Sleuth. Good to see Silver Sleuth. Yes, indeed. All right. DD Prepper. Could we see $50 silver year end? Yeah, a lot of people are going to have bullish predictions. I don't think so, barring an unlikely scenario, but there are situations and scenarios where it could happen. In fact, there's one scenario where we could see it not only go to $50, but even more. I may talk about that soon. Jeff Shaw says, I wonder if the bankers are losing control of the silver price. It makes you wonder with what happened today. It really does. Beautiful, they smacked it straight down all week. Made me dizzy. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Reason to celebrate. Nice live stream. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I need to keep stacking until I can't no more. That's my only battle. Nice video. Yes, indeed. I hear you. John Power says, when silver hits 38 bucks an ounce, I will be even for one of my purchases at 33 plus 450 premium. I haven't been up on silver yet. Gold, that's another story. I'm way up. Silver is fairly new to me. My first silver purchase was late October 2023. Well, there you go, John Power. You're hanging in there, sticking with it. It will pay off. Yes, indeed. And really, what's the best way that we can feel like we're being paid off with silver, or feeling like it's paying off for us? When it preserves our wealth. That's the thing we should look out for. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see. All right. Hobo Bill, silver closed, bid 35.85 and ask 36.04. That's right. I sold silver for profit today at its peak and bought gold. Wow, which is falling. When the summer doldrums come, I will be buying more gold. Stack on. There you go. So he did a silver to gold trade. Amazing, Hobo Bill. 95, that's awesome. All right, very good. Well, folks, it's been a great night. This has been a fun broadcast. Thank you so much for being here. Going to head out now, but you guys are amazing. We're going to be back here on Sunday night. Sunday night should prove to be very interesting to see what happens in the Asian markets. Because who knows? The smackdown could come then. Highly unlikely, but you never know. And profit taking, I could definitely see happening. But so hope you will come back on Sunday night for the broadcast. With that, I'd like to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground.